All right, here's the old mirror. As you can see, the plastic's fading pretty good. They were okay. Problem I was having was where they index the mirrors, they just aren't in a good spot to me. I feel, and they would move too easy, and they vibrated real bad going down the road. Obviously, it's not too bad sitting there, but they vibrated a lot. All right. I will try to set you guys up so you can see what I'm doing better than last time, hopefully. Like I said, it'll be interesting. Those that watched the last video, don't mind my girth. I'll try to stay out of your way. It's fairly straightforward. I have a screw here. Hopefully you can see that. A little plug here. This pops off. Again, we'll take that off, this off, and I think that's it. There is a screw down here, but you don't have to take that off. It's for this pocket. It's for this pocket. I think you can get the light out without taking it off, but I'm just going to take it out just to make it easy. 9/32, whatever it is in metric, I don't know. 10 mil for the nut on the mirror mount. A Torx, I think it's a T20. This is the only one that you'll use it in, and this one right here. And since I'm here, I'm going to just take it out right now. All right. I'll try not to bore you too much. It's a couple days after the Hurricane Helena came through. Got a little bit of water. I'm trying to be pressed for time here. Looks like it might rain. I'm not going to rush through this though, because that's just doesn't make sense. Yeah, mind my big head. These little deals are always handy, the little plastic deals. Like I said, you have to take this off. It's just a push pin that goes in there. All right, and this comes off the same way as the back door does. You just pop it out from the back. Hopefully you can see it, and it comes out. There's another nut right here you have to take off, or nut screw. Can't tell you how many times I've taken these door panels off and forgot that one, trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. This just pops out. It's got a little deal here. It just comes out. Kind of work it out. Gives you a good time to clean out all the stuff that falls in the pocket. And this just unplugs. You can see the bulb just undoes itself there. Just pull straight out. Got the arm, there's the door handle. Just pops out, kind of work it out. Again, these are very similar to the back door. And if you watch the other video I put out, which was horrible, hopefully I can get this done before it rains. Usually I put the window down, and I still might do that. That way I can reach it on the inside out. Put my drawers up. All right, I think I got them all. I do believe. Just kind of lift up. It comes out. You have some wires to unhook underneath here. And voila, we have taken it out. Let's set it to the side. Like I said, got a little foam up here. Let me see if you can see that up there real quick. I think you can. I'm gonna tip it up and tip you up a little bit. All right, pull this out. Like I said, it's just a foam piece. This will come in handy because this is the wires that we're after right here that go to the mirror. It's just some sticky glue, paper stuff. Pop those. There's some little retainers here. On the set that I bought, they're a little different than these ones. Come on. Again, just take your time. I'm kind of rushed because I want to get this done before the rain comes. I think it's going to rain. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm not worried about saving them because, like I said, the new one doesn't have these clips on there. I just zip tied them. I have some little zip ties I'll put on them to hold the wire in place where it needs to be. There you go, she's released. Alright. Alright, this is where the 10 millimeter. I just put on a nut driver, not a big deal. You can use this ratchet. I got 3. I leave the top one for last. I loosen it, but I don't want to lose these down the door. And those will go on the new mirrors. I already tested it on the other one. Alright, and there you have it. There's the old mirror. Got all the crap in there. I think it was time for a new one. All right, I'll bring you right back when we're with the new mirror in 1 second. All right, and we're back. So this is the new mirror. The only thing you have to do is put there's a gasket, which is this gasket here. I had to cut a little access for the wires to go through, and then I'll fish them, make sure I got it the right orientation, kind of work them through there. It's not a big deal if you just got to get them fished through there, kind of work it easy. You don't want to tear it too bad. I think it's going to just do it anyways. So voila, it's in. You're going to put the gasket line it up with the holes. It's got a center hole right here, center hole right here. Make sure you pull enough of the wire through as you go. There's the cabling, wiring, whatever term you want to use. All right, that's that. Gasket is installed. Make sure she's straight when you get it on the outside. Let's go out here. Make sure you have a nut with you. Get it? Nut? All right, whatever. All right, here we go. Got to fish the wires through the hole in the door. I did clean up the outside of this, so in case I'm not that much of a Neanderthal, I did clean up the outside. It had, you know, probably 18 years of crud on the holes. Make sure your gasket is lined up where it needs to be. This one's not fitting as well as I'd like. There we go. Make sure we're lined up out here. You got to kind of hold the mirror in place and start the top nut. So it'll hold the mirror where it needs to be. Look at your gasket to make sure it's where you want it. Looks pretty good here. There we go. Looks pretty good. Yeah, just kind of spin the nut in there to hold it in place where you want it to be. Look for alignment. There is some play in there. And then you just line them up. Take your time putting these on. They got a little guide so you don't lose them. They go on quite easily. Don't get crazy tightening these up. They don't need to be super tight. You can see them doing kind of like you would a, you know, going a pattern. Snug them up. Give them a little zap to compress the gasket. It's good and tight. It's good and tight. All right. The wire's gonna run. I don't like how this wire deal is personally. I don't think they did a very good job on them. And then I'm gonna grab some zip ties. Darn, I forgot the zip ties. All right, sorry about that. All right, I'll try to edit that out. That's been a struggle, as I mentioned. These are just some cheap little zip ties. I got them at Hobo Freight in a kit here. I think I used 3 of them. They're good to use in a pinch. And then just run it through. Capture the wire. And then everybody should know how a zip tie works. If they don't, I could do a video on it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not doing a video on it. I'm thinking everybody will figure it out. Alright. I did that wrong. As they say, common sense ain't so common. Route the wires and do the vapor barrier. Got one more zip tie. Put your vapor barrier back. Should stick. If don't, get yourself some tape, and I'm gonna probably put some tape up here. I just use some what they call painter's tape. All right. And that should about do it. All right. I'd say if you have any questions, ask them now, but don't think that's the case. All right. We'll do a little cleanup a little housekeeping while I'm in here. Again, everybody, I'm not doing anything I don't think anybody else could have done. Like I said in that previous video I did, the hardest part is, I think, knowing how your door panel comes off, you know, but most vehicles are all similar, at least in my limited experience. All right, so we're ready to put the door panel back on. Looks pretty good. I can wipe some stuff down. That's all that stuff. You know, I don't drive on too many dirt roads anymore. Mostly on the highway. I must have broke that off at one time. Well, okay. All right, let's hook everything up. Wires, they all go in the reverse where they come out. Can't really show you because I got to be able to hold the panel a certain way, which is not easy to do, I will tell you. You can try to do it blind like this. Not always so easy. And you can see the new ones will, let's see, black goes in that one, and up here. These will only go on certain ones, so you can't really mess them up. And then the speaker. Door light. All right. Just like the other one, has little guides down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not. Them little guides right there, they go in a hole. Hopefully I didn't mess up your view too bad. I'll check it here in a second. Just get them to sit on there. You're gonna go into the top. Just kind of make sure you push everything in, and it should fall down into place. And give it a tug to make sure you got everything. And you're ready to put everything back together. Wipe this out. When I put these mirrors on the first time, I put the long screw in the wrong place and went right through the bottom of this. I don't know if you can see it. I was so mad. Truck was still fairly new, you know. But live and learn, right? All right, here we go. I was mad at myself because I didn't pay attention where the where the screws had come out of, and so on and so forth. All right, changes back to the 9/32. Use a long extension on to get that one in there. This is the one. This is the screw I run up through the bottom like a ding dong. All right, but we all make mistakes. Oh, don't want to go too tight. Remember, it's only plastic that it's going into. This one goes in here. Make sure your lock mechanism works like it's supposed to. It goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure you find it. You capture it. Capture the rod. Make sure you can hear it clicking, clickety clicking, clickety clacking. Twist this around. Make sure you put this front part in first. It's kind of because of the way it's designed. Alright, that's that. One more screw down here in the bottom. Screw right here. See if we can get, if we got this lined up right. Maybe not. I know my big head's in the way. Let me get down here to the ground so I can see what I'm doing. It should go in there. There we go. And that's just it's just designed to hold the. I don't even know if maybe I missed it. What's going on here? There we go. It was tipped. Going on. Anyways, I'll get that later. Anyways, the bottom screw goes in. Keep this somewhat short. Get off the ground here. Make sure where you guys are looking. You're still looking all right. Remember this long one? There is a cap that goes on here, and I don't know what happened to it. Come off some decade ago or so. And there's that. Push pin. Your little foam insulator back in there. There you have it. That'll about do it. Give a look at what it looks like with the new mirrors on there. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. Looks like it is what it is, right? Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. I'll try to put the which ones I bought. Now, granted, these have the lights on the side. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get them to work without hot wiring them. I'll do that. Sometimes you can change in the body control module to activate those, but we'll see. Other than that, looks like rain out here. Again, thanks for watching. Wayne from Graybeards. Like, share, comment. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.